Mm-mm. No, I haven't.
And here he is, Vasily Lomachenko, Ukraine's finest. He's a former world champion in multiple weight classes.
This is going to be an intense stare before the fight.
This bout is scheduled. They'll be fighting under the lights. The build up to this fight
Yeah.
has been incredible. Both of these men verbally sparring for weeks, and now they get it on for real.
They put Gorlock in Call of Duty.
Counter shot. These two were made for each other. That hook misses. They exchange punches. Swing and a miss with that hook. What an amazing environment, Johnny. A special night. These two gladiators going at it in the outdoors.
It's been a long day, Todd.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Lomachenko in trouble. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. And that will do it. What a victory.
Got that, boy. Sit down, boy.
Big headshot, and he goes down.
Good boy.
It happened.
Not even. I left in the regular, bro. Word on my mother. This nigga said re-up. Not even, bro. You don't even know what I did, bro. I put it on regular, bro. 8 rounds, everything. Homie didn't like that. He didn't like that shit. Oh shit, dog. Nah, bro. The champion gets the pick, homie. The niggas are too slow, bro. I need to go up. Go down. That's why, fool, you got knocked out. They're heavier. Fuck, I hate that guy, bro. Doosh, doosh, doosh. That is skill, bro. It's skill. It's part of the game.
Welcome to the WBC Arena, and what an atmosphere we have here tonight. And here he is, Bud Terrence Crawford, one of Sugar Ray. What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment.
Type of shit.
What a venue for this showdown. We're expecting an all-out offensive display.
No.
Brilliant hook there. Sugar Ray Robinson just got rocked. Robinson goes to the canvas. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
A shot from the gods took him.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
He's up, but for how long? Look at him. On the heels. Look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. And he's out of there.
Holding nothing back here in the round. So much pre-hype surrounding this fight. The fans are on the edge of their seats.
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. And just got countered. Missing with the left uppercut. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Nice counter shot. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Counterpuncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
That punch has been his best weapon all fight long. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Let's talk about Robinson in that. So it's on to the second round. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle, man. He's got to bluff him.
Nice counter. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you home.
To beat a counterpuncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
So much for boxing. This is a fight. Punching. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. They threw the hook. It didn't land. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Nice counter shot. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Is he going to punch punch himself out, though. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. The bell rings and we start the third. After a really... Did you see that? Crawford's legs are all over the place. Looks like trouble was averted.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
We knew his chin would get tested in this fight, and it failed him miserably.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
To what? To go to what?
3, 4. You still want to fight?
Maybe.
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it
Nah.
back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot.
I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornerman now is down for them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
His stamina is off the charts. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. I don't believe it. One of the all-time greats. Robinson goes down. Everything looks better in slow motion.
I gotta go, bro. The champ's gotta go.
1, 2,
Champion's gotta go.
5, 6, 7, 8.
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Robinson. Back at it in round 4. And there's the bell to start the round. That counter shot lands. Punch, counter punch. In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. It just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out? That hook won't score. A perfect counter lands. score with that hook again. The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
So you're getting in there with somebody that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
And down goes Crawford.
Damn, homie got that boy with that shit.
Good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it.
I've got
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
Bro, I'm gonna get you next round. Watch, you're gonna be mad. Nah, you're contender, homie. I'm getting you next round, homie.
Ladies and gentlemen, a knockout
Hey, I'm getting you next round.
of the year.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night.
Barely, you barely got me, bro. I'm about to get you right now, though. I got you, dog. I'm gonna give you what you want. We'll go back to the lightweight. I'll be able to knock you out with one punch. If I can hit you with one punch, bro, shit, I ain't tripping. You said what? Lightweight? Bet. It is gonna matter right now. What are you gonna do if I win? I'll make you oatmeal on this right. What, apples? Pick up.
Respect my wishes, got bare creps and I step like kisses. And my fit stay clean like dishes. That's why gal wanna give man kisses. Gal wanna give man hugs. I don't drink and I don't do drugs. I used to wear my heart on a sleeve. That's why nowadays man I don't do love. Fake love
That's you
man
on me.
killed. Fake love man
You can't even beat me in UFC, dog.
tell a man easer.
Contender, dog. You're the contender, dog.
She and feeler. Food in the freezer.
Yeah, right. Here, Juno. I'll eat it right now.
What a crisp, cool evening. We are live outside at There can open.
This bout is scheduled.
Lots of hype. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Punch, counter punch. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. Lomachenko is buzzed. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
Been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
A perfect counter shot. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Those counter punches have to hurt. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Swing and a miss with the hook. Nice job getting that punch through. Beautiful counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Good counter punch. You'd like to see more jabs. These two fighters are made for one another. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Uh-oh, Lomachenko just got rocked. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage. Here we go for round two. And shoot. Johnny, a lot of fighters focus on their defense with their hands up. This fighter focuses on their defense with their footwork, moving on those angles, staying out of danger.
Outside fights create so much unpredictable movement. Move left to right, box forward, box backwards. You don't know if they're going to attack or defend. Nightmare fighters.
Which fighter will say no mas? Nice counter punch right up the middle. Only catching air with that hook. When you're facing a longer opponent like this, you've got to get inside.
You've got to make your opponent fight your kind of fight. They've got to get into your kind of argument, your kind of dance.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Missing with the hook. When are we going to see a jab from these two? And he misses with that straight left. We wondered how good his chin was, but no one's chin standing up to that shot.
I need to see that again.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me your look.
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Loma in that last round. They get one. There's the bell to start round 3. Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. That hook was off target. can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. The perfect counter lands. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. And as we watch it again, that punch took the wind out of him and the will to continue.
You're right, Todd.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Listen to me. Are you okay?
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
He's up, but for how long? Look at her. On the heels. Look at it. There's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. And he's out of there.
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
And he scores with the counter. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through?
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Nope, that uppercut does not score. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Let's talk about Loma in that last.
What are you doing? Come on.
There's the bell for round 4. They got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible, because your head must be all over the place. Your legs are feeling like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
There's a counter shot. How nervous. Did you see that? Lomachenko in trouble. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
They exchange punches. Back and forth they go. Nice counter shot. Good defense. Hold it right there. Lomachenko in trouble. Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You could hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger zone.
His stamina is off the charts. Both men step back for just a moment. Missing with the left uppercut. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round.
He got complacent. The fights are over.
Time for the 5th round. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Good defense blocking the right jab. Here we go. And down goes Crawford. Cue up the replay machine.
So close.
I've got to see that again.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Are you okay?
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
Pretty good start the first half of this round.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
And you can see here his face basically melts into his glove, and down he goes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
And he blocks the left uppercut. That hook's blocked. That punch has been his best weapon all fight long. They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Loma in that last round. Well, this fighter has been down twice. They've got to... And there's the bell to start round 6. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not and twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. blistering hand speed from both of these outstanding lightweights.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you're there and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Misses with the straight left. One punch could change everything in this battle. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the lonely...
Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
All right, division.